This is a video for you. You're an attorney. You're trying to figure out how to make your dreams come true. Now that sounds cliche, I get that, but we all got them. We all got dreams. Usually when we start our own law firms, like I did back in 2010, I wanted to make things happen. And what I'm going to talk to you about is one of the ways to make things happen. So maybe you own a law firm, it's just you got a couple people in there, you're like, I want to grow this, I want to do this, I want to do that. How do you make that sort of stuff happen? Well, today I was able to accomplish one of the things that I've wanted to accomplish for a while. We got to meet the governor of Utah, Governor Cox, incredibly gracious man, reads a room really well, talked with our son Elliot. In fact, he was the first person the governor talked to. We went straight over to our son, who's 14, and started talking to him and asking him questions. Really, really good. I was amazed at how well he read the room, because he knew that for my wife and I, our son was the most important person in that room, and he recognized that and did it. So incredibly gracious guy, gave us time, loved it. But how did that come about? What I did a long time ago is I put together what's called a 300 list. Now, I can't take credit for this. This comes from Steve Harvey. And it's this idea that it's 300 things that you want from God. There are 300 things that you either want or want to experience. And it's an exercise in determining what's important to you and also expanding your horizons, right? Expanding what you can accomplish. Like, do you want a car or do you want a really, really nice car? Think about that. Think about exactly what that looks like. Do you want a house or do you want 5 houses, right? It's this thinking big exercise. And after you get past like 50 or 75, because it doesn't sound that hard, but after you get past 50 or 75, it's really difficult because you kind of run out of stuff. And you got to think, and you got to think bigger and bigger and bigger to get to 300. So one of the things on my list was to meet the sitting governor of Utah, and just went and made that happen. So the way I did it is I gave that to my executive assistant, and I knew some people who worked with the governor or close to the governor, so I started texting them. And then when I figured out who his scheduler was, I gave it to my assistant, because I'm not going to sit there and talk to the scheduler all day long. So my assistant started emailing her. We came up with a pitch, we came up with a plan, and then my executive assistant made that happen. And today it came to fruition. We were able to go, we were able to talk with him. Again, incredibly gracious about the entire thing. And now I get to cross that off and I get to go work on something else on my 300 list. So this is the way you make stuff happen. You think about it, you imagine it, you write it down, and then you make it concrete, right? You take the things from the immaterial world, these ideas, these desires, you write them down, and then you make them happen. And if you are just starting out, or you've been a small law firm owner for a while and you want to grow, this is the way you make that happen. Concretize that thing and then go do it. If you have to get assistance and hire people to make that happen, spend the money, make that happen. But this is how you take things, you take these ideas and these desires and actually put them into the material world and make them come to fruition.